and parent.
Okay, sorry for the short break. Uh, okay, let's go back to that work. So in the Splunk, the first part we have to do, these are the main important terms, like main important tasks we have to learn in the Splunk in terms of the jobs related or job in the terms of the real time work. So the first one is log analysis, which means how you will be searching the logs. How you will get logs or data from indexer. Indexer, the first one, an important thing in the Splunk. So let's see. So before going to the Splunk console, like I would like to ask everybody, everybody able to join, right? Like everybody able to log in into Splunk.
Yes.
Searching logs. So before going to the console and all, we need to remember, we need to understand the three concepts or three key terms. So one is index. So source type, host. So as I said earlier, there are a few important terms when we need to search in the Splunk. So index means which is related to the indexer related, because the logs which we are searching, all the logs will be stored in the indexer after the indexing, like after the parsing and indexing, the logs will be stored in the indexer. So we have to pull the logs from the indexer to the search head. So to do that, so we have one standard field for every log. That's an index. So index means from which type of log is stored in which index. Okay, the mainly there are the different indexes will be created based on the each log file or file type. For example, if you are searching for any network logs, like the firewall log, the firewall log may be configured with the index name of the firewall, or ASA firewall or Cisco ASA firewall kind of thing. So based on the log type, they'll segregate with the name of index as well as source type also. So both will be used in the log searching. So if you want to search for any item in the Splunk, if you want the result to be specific result, you need to search with the index or source type. So you should start the search with index or source type. We'll see how it look like and all. So just remember the name index, source type. Source type means log type, type of log in general meaning. Host, from which host the logs will be sent to the indexer. These three are the important fields. Okay, let go back to the Splunk. When you log in into Splunk, you will see this one, right? Okay, go to the search and reporting, the first and important app in the applications section. There you might see other two applications also. We'll discuss about those applications and add-ons later. But first, go to the search and reporting, which is primary search bar of the Splunk. Here is the search bar of the Splunk. You'll have the different sections here: search, analytics, data sets, reports, alerts, dashboards, and it's a Google-like search bar where you can search with the timeline. Here you have the timeline item and search. Here, apart from this, there are two items we need to discuss here: event sampling and search modes. So event sampling means, so you can limit the number of results by event sampling. Like if you select event sampling 1 is to 10, 1 is to 10 means out of 10 you'll get one similar item. Like that, you can select event sampling. So basically, while doing any security search, it's not recommended to use any event sampling. Okay, it's not recommended to use any event sampling. And let's go back to the modes. There are three modes will be there. One is verbose mode, fast mode, and smart mode. So when you want to search for the entire raw data, and entire fields, you'll use verbose mode. And there are other two modes which will give the results in a faster way. So any quick, you can get the results in a quicker time. So those are smart mode and fast mode. The fast mode and smart mode won't give you entire packet or entire data, but it can get only certain number of fields and all. We'll see where we can use fast mode and smart mode, but by default it's set to the verbose mode. Verbose mode means you'll get all the data, all the extracted fields, all the raw data you can see from the event. So this is understand, right? Okay, next, uh, in the time frame we can see there are certain tabs or certain sections are there. So one is presence, which means you'll have different timelines. If you want to search for the today log or last 15 minutes, last 30 minutes, 60 minutes, all the predefined time frame, like 1 hour window, all time other, all time real time, all the real time searches, the relative searches, as well as the time fixed time frame searches will be there in the first one. It's a present one. And next one is relative. Here you have the relative time. The relative time, this is having the fixed amount of the relative time. For example, if you want to search for the relative of today, it will search from, so like now the time is 11:59. It will search from the 11:59 now to yesterday's 11:59, the 24 hours. Week to date also, it will search from uh, now like this week today to the last week, the same day and same time. So in this way, it will search the relative. And the below second one, the relative, you can customize the relative time. For example, if you want to search for the last 9 hours, you can put 9 hours earliest and now. From 9 hours to now, you can search in the relative time with the custom timing and all. At the beginning of the time and all, you can search. And the real time also in the same way. Here you have the real time of certain fixed windows. Here you can search for the customized window. And you can search logs in the specified date. For example, if you want to search the logs for the entire 2 days in January 31st or December 31st and January 1st, you can mention the 2 dates and the entire date it can be searched, as well as specific time range. For example, if you want to search for the logs which are there from the January 1st morning 6 o'clock to January 1st morning 6:30, let's say 6:30. 6:30, you can search using this fixed line command, fixed line one, advanced time range. So sorry, date and time range. You can search an advanced one, which is similar to the real time and relative, but this is somewhat experimental one. You can say, like, you can search for the relative as well as the latest also. It's a combined of real time and relative. This is mostly we won't use this one, but the main thing you can use and for the quick key search is date and time range as well as presence tab. Remember these two: date and time range and presence. Okay. So as a what else we need to, okay, and here you have some information. So it means these many events are indexed in Splunk. This Splunk. And the last event, earliest event is 2 months ago. The latest event is 4 days ago. So 4 days ago we imported some of the events. So the latest event with the time frame is 4 days ago. In the data summary, if you click on the data summary, as we discussed it regarding of certain important fields in the Splunk. So that important fields: time, source type, source, host. You can see all these details related to the important fields. Let's click on the data summary. So data summary, if I click on the data summary, I got three important fields: host, source, and source types. This is very important whenever you for the new being for the new comer in the Splunk, new Splunker. You need to you can go to the data summary. You can see what are the hosts that sending logs to the Splunk. Here I have only one host, that is AWS host, AWS internal machine, and the sources. What are the sources logs are got? Like what are the different log sources are there? And you can see there are four log sources: C2 thread feed, system XML, access log, secure log, and all. You can see with the count also, number of logs is there, and the last updated one, and source type. What are the different source types are there presented in this Splunk? Usually when you go to any corporate network related Splunk corporate or any business related items, you will see multiple source types, multiple sources, multiple hosts, because they will configure in the larger level. So it's a more you will get the more data there. Okay, these three very important items. If you want to search for these items, source item, if you click on this one, it will redirect it to your search with the same source type or source. So we'll do that later, but before that, we'll go to the search and all. So far clear? Okay. So while doing searching in the Splunk, you need to understand few important terms. So first one is you should use so while doing searching, just remember these points. You should search with index. First one, either index or source type you need to search with. You should the search should start with index. If you don't know the exact index of the logs you're searching, just use the wildcard. Search index equal to put star. So I'll explain how to use a wildcard and all the later, but just search with this one. Index equal to star. This is the one important way you can search entire logs in the Splunk. With the specific time frame, you can search for the entire logs. This is one thing. And there are one more thing also there, which is common practice. You can search with the keywords. Keywords. So keyword search, you can search with the keywords. For example, if you want to search for any malicious item, like for example, if you want to search for any document, or if you want to search for any URL, let's say google.com. If you want to search for the logs of the URL of the google.com, just click on the google.com and see. Put the time is all time because the logs are generated long back. So you can see those logs related to the google.com. So like that you can search with a keyword. First one is keyword search. Second one is add index or source type. These are the most important things you need to do while doing the searching. So let's go to the standard one. You want to search, you don't know the index, star, enter. This will give entire logs. Now, so in the Splunk you can use a wildcard a star, and some of the wildcards you can use in the Splunk is and or not. Not these you can use in the Splunk regular expressions, and quotations you can use for any terms. Okay, the first one index, and if you go to the there you got certain results for the index equal to star. So let's see, there are in the left side you can see the fields items, all fields, selected fields, interesting fields. The right side you can see the events, different events related to the search bar, search results. So there are selected fields or interesting fields also there. There is one field called source type, source, host. As I said, these are the basic fields for any search. Okay, so you got the source type. You want to search, let's say this. I wanted to search for the logs of the my system. The source type my system logs, which is system generated logs. If you want to search for the my system logs, so I'll search in the way I'll keep and, because I want to search for the source type only specific to the my system. So I need to type source type equal to, here I'll use quotations, because to the specific I can use the quotations is the best way, and my system is the source type value which we have seen here, the basic search I'm searching all time search. So I have searched for the my time search for the basic ones. Hello. Yeah, the next one I'll do. So I'm doing this is the basic search I got for the my search source type values I got. Here the next thing I'll do, I can search with the keyword. As I said, I can search with the keyword. So let's say I want to search with the keyword error. Just click on search error. You will get the values which are related to the error. The logs which is having the keyword of error, you can get the different field values with the error. And the next thing we can do is you can set with the extracted fields. Here the left side you can see there are interesting fields also there. So just go to the each one of them, just see what is each field will have. We'll have the date related fields also there, event ID related fields also there, event level, event source of the event, event ID, customized fields also there for particular log source. To understand the log source, the fields are the better way to understand. For example, if you want to set, so go to that, if you go to the field values, you saw the message. There are two types of messages also there. One is system cannot provide the specific device, or some other value is there. If you want to search for the particular one, click on the this one. If you click on that, it will automatically add it to the search bar. See, error we have added till here, but if you click on the message is added here. The system cannot write to the specific device. This is a message, it's there in the field. So you got three values. So in this way you can get different fields, like say there is a event id, there is event level, event source also there, kernel windows kernel event this is. So in this way you can search with the items, either you can search with the keywords, search with the extracted fields. So for example, if you want to search for same malicious ones, let's say if you want to search for any suspicious ones also, if you have IP address of the suspicious one, you can directly put the IP address here, you can search the result. And if you have the IP address of the malicious destination or malicious IP, attacker IP, if you want to search for with the IP, if you have the IP or not in your system, you can add the index and source type, and you can search directly with the IP. Any doubts in this? Hello? Hello?
No doubt, as of now, sure.
Okay, okay. There are different methods you can search with the logs and all, but here just search with these items. And while doing the search, you can narrow down the search, or you can do the searching with the time frame also. There are two methods you can use the time frames. One is you can directly search with the time frame here from the related to time or the data time range. And there is one more way you can search, which is, for example, if you want to search for the event, this event at this time, just click on the time, you'll get one pop-up. In this pop-up you can have search, you can modify the timing of the search with the plus or minus. For example, if you want to search for the event which are near to this event, like 5 minutes before and 5 minutes after between the times, it means 10 minutes. So you'll mention 5 minutes. So if you click on this, what will happen means the events related to the particular time frame, which is 5 minutes before the event, 5 minutes after the event, what are the logs will be there, you will get all those logs. So you got three logs, or three, you got multiple logs related to the particular time. That 10 minutes time you got multiple logs. Yeah, on the particular date. So you got 67 logs. Here I removed entire the message and all, so that's not presented. So if you want to dig down more, you can dig down from here also. So you have the like event id source, event source. Let's say event sources, if you want to search for any kernel level or manager event log, you can search with the messages and all. You can see system cannot run despite the device, system has more now, no more files, strings also there, numbers also there. So based on these field values, based on the time frames, you can do the searching. You can narrow down the searches based on the time frame also. So these are the very key aspects while doing the search. So far we did we saw these things. So we have narrowed down the time frame. We have used the few keywords and all. Let's see how to use the different messages and all while doing the search. Let's see, I wanted to have all the list of the particular event sources and event level, like how I can get in the graphical way. If you observe, there is four tabs are there. One is events, patterns, statistics, and visualization. As Splunk is a visualization tool, you can visualize the data. You can get the statistics of the data with the special commands. Those commands are called SPL, Splunk Processing Language. It's a language called Splunk Processing Language. So using SPL, you can do the searching with the more advanced way. So the basic commands in the SPL are table, chart, time chart, stats. Stats means statistics. So the widely used these are sort, also one of the function you can use in the SPL command very regularly. You can use these terms, basic search items. Let's see how to use each one of them. I have narrowed down the search. I wanted to do the next statistic level. So click on tab or like pipe indicator. Use the pipe indicator to separate the searches. You can use a pipe indicator here. Let's say I want the information in a table format. So I'll use table, and you want certain fields of the data should be mentioned in the table. Which fields you don't know, but if you want to know, just click on the event. There are different fields also there. You want any of the field in the table, you can mention each the field name. Let's say I wanted to have the table with the time. So here the time is mentioned is underscore time, the field name. So I'll mention underscore time space. You can give space, or you can have the comma to separate the field values in the table. Either it's a table or any function. And uh, you want the data in any other format. Let's say you want the number, or you want the event source or the event level. You can mention it here. I'll take the event source, copy the event source, add here. So you can if you want to add multiple fields, you can mention you can separate with the comma. And if you want to, I wanted to add the next thing is event level. Copy event level field name, mention here. So you're taking the table for time, event source, event level. So event level is a name. So you can mention field values with the quotations. That's the best way to mention the any field value. If you put something in the quotations, it will take this entire event level as a single field or single field value, single field input. If you're not putting that, it might take it as two field values, because in this Splunk, if you use space also, it will take as a comma. So here, let's see how you want it. I think the field value is underscore. Yeah, let's see. You got the fields with the time, event source, and event value. So the entire results, which is here you got the different results in the normal format, event format. Here you got in the statistics in the table format. You can mention, you can change the table related information. You can change the preview also. So you can do entire thing, like if you want to search for like if you want to have 100 results per day, like per page, you can mention all things you can do in the statistics level. This is the basic command we have. Like let's ping this. It might be useful for your reference also. Yeah, this is one thing. Let's say in the specific, if you want to search for the only error logs, the event level is error. So if you want to search for the only event level is error, just mention the field name event level. Here you need to mention the and operator. If you not mentioned any operator means it will take as and in the primary bar. Here, the first one before the pipes operator. Event level equal to. So here you wanted to give the event level value. Should give the value should be presented in the event level, which is error. Here I want to search for the error, copy error. If you click on the search, you will get the values for only event level error. Here you will get the values events also. If you want to search for the like if you want to change the event ID, like if you want to see for event ID based on it, you can put event ID. Event source, you can put event level or event ID, level, level line count, number, or message. You can have all the fields related to the particular one. Index. Here you have message also there. You can have the table with the specific fields like this. Here the message is only presented for the Microsoft Windows level kernel. For others, it's don't have. In this way, you can do the table formatting. Everybody got it? Any doubts? I recommend you guys to search for search also, do the searching and all. Then it will be easy for you to understand what I'm doing. If you guys have any doubt, just let me know. Like then I can clear your doubts and all. So no doubts, right? Okay. Okay. This is the use of the table to see the statistics in a table format. So next one is chart. Here example. Yeah. So the next part is chart. So chart is a graphic function which is like visualization function. So with the help of chart, you can get the values in the chart format. Let's do the chart for the same kind of events, but in the chart you can get maximum value, minimum value, count, sum. These kind of operations chart will do. Let's say if you want to search for the chart, you can use chart count by. Let's say I wanted to count by event ID. Event ID. You can mention only event ID. That's it. See, here you got the visualization related to the event ID, and the chart is visualization part. You can get the different items here. Here, if you click on the chart, once you've done with the searching, let's see. I want to search for the entire article. You get more results. So there are different visualization parts. Here you can see Splunk visualizations. By default, visualizations are pie chart. This is pie chart. You can get the table. Sorry, you can get the format is you can get from bar, like bar chart. Different visualization you can get here also. If you want to get the results in the this format, you can get in the gaze format also. So using chart, you can get all the visualization part. The graphical interface, you can get the results using chart. So the main usage of this chart would be if you want to search for any trending data, or if you want to see for the like last 10 days traffic sales or traffic values or sales value, or last 10 days threat information, like how the threat alerts are increasing or decreasing from the last 10 days or last 30 days. You can search from here also. Here, let's say the events, like here the event is increasing, here the event is less. Based on that, you can do the search chart information. So far clear with the chart. Here I'm taking the single example and giving information about chart and table. But there are other source steps also there. There are other four source steps also there. There are other event level also there. But those are left for you guys to do the all the practice. So this is chart. The next one is time chart. Time chart is basically for time related chart. So I'll show you how it will look like. Time chart. In the Splunk, there is a best part is if you click on some kind of command, you'll get the reference commands here, either through command history, or the Splunk will let you know how to see the command and all. Here you got the time chart, and you can have the count or average. It's similar to the chart, but it will mention based on the time frame. Time chart, let's say count by, if you want to have the by, or if you want to get information based on the certain fields, you'll add the field here. Let's say I want to have the information through, let's say I wanted to have the information have through source. I'll put the count by source, count of source by, I'll use I think I can use index number, ID number, ID, event ID. So the command references, don't bother about the command references. I'll give the basic command references. You can use it for the practice in the same way. But for other command references and all, we'll give the material, and as well as basic example command charts also. This is one of the useful command chart. So click on Alt tab, search. Here you can see based on the time frame and source. Based on the time frame and event ID, you will get the number of results for the particular source. There are this many event IDs are there. For time also, it's divided into time frame. This is very useful if you want to search for, if you want to take out of something else happened in the time range. For example, the best business example for that time chart is sales over which day. For example, you have you're working for any retail business, or you're working for any food related business. So they have the time frame related sales. For example, in the 10 morning 10 o'clock, the sales are these many sales are happened. 12 o'clock, these many sales are happened. If you want to get the chart kind of thing, like at what time the sales, how many sales happen at each and every location. Let's say event ID is, let's think about event ID as a location, and at this is as a time frame or date. For example, 20th, sorry, 20th December, for the particular location there is no sale, or this location is doing the more sales at the particular time. This kind of information you want, so you can get from the time chart. This is very useful while doing this kind of thing. So this is one more example related to the time chart. If you want to change the source, instead of source you want to have the details of message, you can get the message. So, or else if you want to, instead of event ID, if you want to get the details of source, you can mention, you can get the details. So in this way you can do the searching based on the requirement. So this is related to the time chart function. Any doubts so far? Okay. Chart also we discussed, time chart. There is one more example is chart, which is similar to the time chart, but a time chart only specific will give the intervals of the time. So in the chart you can get based on your values. For example, if you want to get chart the count by user, or chart count by message, you can get the value using count or event ID. Let's say this is event ID. You'll get the event ID count. For example, each event ID count how many events. You'll get through chart. Chart format also you can change on the chart format, you can change based on the results and all. So this is chart table, like chart function. And sort. So to inform about chart, let's go to the table. So if you want to do the stats count by event source and event level. So let's say this is one of the example for the stats count by event source and event level. Here I wanted to know the statistical values of event source as well as event level. For example, this event level and this event source have this many count. The sort function useful to sort the events based on the count. Let's say if you want to sort based on the count, or based on the time, based on the source type, you can use this. If you want to sort based on the count, so higher count should be on the top, the lower count should be on the below. You can get the value using sorting operations. So there are thousands of other commands also there in the Splunk, but when you in the real time, the most useful commands are table, stats, chart, time chart, sort. These are the very useful commands over there to do the any kind of searching. So everybody clear with this part, right? Everybody clear, right?
Actually, I'm trying to
Hmm?
open the chart, but I can't find this fields and all. Like when I'm going to events, I can't find the fields, such fields like host, index, messages, and all.
Here,
Yeah, yeah,
I think you clicked on the hide fields. You got like this.
yeah, yes.
I think show. Click on the show fields. You got the same like this. If you click on the show fields, it will show the field values here. Are you able to get it?
No, as of
Okay. Oh. Okay. Can you share your screen?
sure.
Yeah. One second, guys. Everybody like everybody can have this, right? Okay. Share me your screen. Okay. So do the searching. Put the all time. All time. The time bar. Put the all time. Click on events. Okay, change the mode. Here you mentioned as fast mode, right? Change the mode to verbose mode. So whenever you're doing searching, you use the verbose mode itself. Click on events now. Here you can see
Yeah,
the
yeah, I
interesting
got
fields
it.
are, yeah, yeah. So you did the two mistakes is one is you have to search with the verbose mode as well as the time frame also. Okay. I think it's clear, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Anybody else having any issues with the searching part? Okay, cool. So I have shown for the searching of only one source type here. There are many interesting source types also there. So I would like to you guys to explore those source types. So let's see. So there are other five source types also there. My system, thread C2, access combined, mail, SV, secure. Each one of them are different logs. My system logs are related to the Windows machine logs. Thread C2, real-time threat logs. access command cookie are related to the network related logs, which is means the browser, like the websites you are accessing, those kind of logs will come under the access command. Mail is related to the email logs. www secure is one of the like related to the same security related logs. So you guys need to work on each and every log. For example, I have shown only one kind of log. So you'll get more information in terms of the access cookie log. For example, if you search with the access cookie log, you'll get the more fields here. So the fields which are very useful fields like client IP, destination IP, source IP, messages, index value, action blocked action, view, remove action, files downloaded, and URLs, which URLs they accessed, URI, path, all these details you can get from this important source step. So in the same way, you will get the different source steps also there. Just practice with the different source steps, not only limited to the particular one. Just practice each and every source step logs, because the Splunk will keep this machine is running, and so I'll keep this machine running so you can get the access with the same IP and all. So this is what we can do in the searching part. So let's see, I'll explain this also. So this log is for the browser related access, like what is the domains I have accessed. So let's click on this. So referrer is the referrer domain is the field value for the domains. Let's say I wanted to create one simple search. Client IP means a destination IP which the connected, which it is connected. Action. Let's say I wanted to have the details of the particular action related items. So I can get these details. If I want to get only action purchase, action equal to purchase. Okay, if I put this is in search bar, which I'll get the related only action items. You will see this. Okay. Okay. So this is for the searching part. I want you guys to explore each one of the source types. Just search with different search types and go with the logs and all. You will get the more information through this. Search for the different use cases. I'll list out the use cases which you need to search. Find out the domains and all. I'll give by end of the session. I'll give the few of the exercises you need to do. Okay. This is as part of the searching. So next we'll go to the alert dashboard and report creation. So once you're done with the searching, you can do this search as you can save the search. Here you can see this save as button. You can do the save as search. Let's see what is there in the save as. If you click on the save as, you can see three important items: a report, dashboard panel, alert. You can either create this search as a report, dashboard panel, and alert. Let's start with the alert. So if you click on alert, what alert means, whenever you got the results, these particular results, you will get alert. It means this will keep the search running automatically. Splunk will run the particular search query automatically with a specified time. If any results found, it will trigger an alert. So let's see how to create alert. So once you're done with the query, so this query means I wanted to get if any purchase related items happen, I wanted to have the alert. This is what I'm doing. Save as alert. So once you click on the alert, you'll get one pop-up. So first thing is title. You have to mention the title. Let's say the title is purchase or purchase. So purchase results. I wanted to. You can mention anything. The title like, based on the type. Test alert description. So you can either mention the description or not. You can easily skip this if you want. You can access logs. The second one is permissions. This will deals with, for example, if you are created the alert, if you want to share this alert with others or not. If you want to keep private, means only you can edit the alert. Apart from you, there is one more person who can edit the alert. He is admin, and no other users can edit the alert, particular alert. So click on private or shared in app. If you click on shared in app, it will be shared with everybody who is using the particular app, which is search and report. And alert type, you want to alert type means if you want to run this alert in a scheduled way or real time. Schedule means if you want to run this search for every 2 hours, every 3 hours, or every Monday, every Friday, or every week, based on your requirement, you can put schedule. Or if you want to search for the real time, you can mention the real time based on the requirement. Let's say, let's here I wanted to take the real time alert. So real time alert expires. You can mention expire real time alert. If it every time it will continuously trigger, continuously run the alert in the background. Or else scheduled alert. If you click on the schedule alert, it will you can schedule it for every hour, every day, every week, every month, or cron schedule. Cron schedule means you can customize the scheduling. Okay, that's a cron job. So let's say I wanted to run this for every hour. I'll keep every hour at 0 minutes per hour, or this you can mention the specific time of the hour also. Expires in 24 hours. If you want to expire it, you can mention. If you don't want, you can remove this also. I wanted to put like 24 hours is fine. And trigger conditions. So once the alert is created, it should trigger based on the certain conditions. Either you can mention the number of results is greater than 1, greater than 0. If you got one result also, you want the alert. So you have to mention the number of results 0. You have the other options also based on number of hosts, number of source, and custom based relation also there. But let's go for the number of results greater than 0, which means if you got one result, sets result, trigger the alert. Trigger for once or each for everything, which means if you got 10 results, so you want in one alert or different alerts, you can mention. So let's keep one. Throttle means don't trigger alert until certain time. If you want to put the throttle means 60 seconds means until 60 seconds. For example, the particular alert triggered at 12:60, like 1 o'clock. You want The next alert should be only a 5 minutes after the alert. So you can mention 5 minutes here. If you don't want that, you can remove that, but this is not a matter. And trigger actions. So far we filled about the basic information about alert. Alert title, alert permissions, alert type, scheduled or real time, alert condition. These are the very important items. The next important item, trigger actions. When alert created, what kind of actions you wanted to have? Really in the SOC environment, so the basic SOC environment, what kind of actions are required, what kind of actions are required means for the alert. Either you wanted to send an email when the alert triggered, either you wanted to create a service now or any incident or any ticket, either you wanted to create something automation, you have, if you did any automation related items, you can do anything. You can run a script when you are triggered, you can do anything. So there are multiple options here. The basically you can click trigger an email or trigger an script or trigger an any, if you want to add, if you run any search, you can run here also if the alert is triggered, or you can create something else using this. So there are different options. So you can put webhook, like when the alert triggered, connected to the particular URL. Send email, when the alert triggered, send an email to the specified recipients. When you click on that, send an email, you can mention your email, priority, subject name, alert conditions, link to the search. Let's say I wanted to trigger for the cybersecurity@gmail.com. So I'll click on the send email option. The priority, you can put highest priority, high priority, low or lowest. I'll put highest. So I'll get easily, like whenever triggered, the priority mail will be there. Subject of the alert would be alert name, purchase result alert, Splunk alert, and the message. You can see all these details. You can have the, if you want to have the alert in a attachment format, you can put the attachment. So this is for the alert email. And other things also there. You can run a script, you can output to something else. So you can put in a Outlook lookup table, lookup file. So we'll discuss about the lookup file later. You can log an event. So you can add the alert event to added alerts. This also you can check. So based on the alerts, critical alerts. So I'll show where it will trigger. So these are the information you can have. You can send an email, you can trigger different actions, trigger actions. If you click on save, the alert will be saved. The schedule search will not run off the Splunk interface express. That's good. Okay, that's fine. View alert. You can click on view alert. So this is alert created. This is enabled in search and hourly triggering actions and all. If you want, you can edit some options. This is the way to create alert. So everybody is like got the point how to create alert. Any doubts on this part?
Clear, Shiva.
Okay. Okay. This is the way to create alert using some search query. So there are other two alerts also I have created. So if you guys want, you can go through them, or if you want to create any alerts, you can create your own alerts. I'm opening to all of you. Just create as many alerts you want. Just practice with the alerts creation and searching and all the like do all the practice with this one. Create as many alerts as you can, as well as reports and dashboards also. Create as many as you can. So as of now, I'm limiting to the alerts creation. Or else you can, here you can see search history. Yeah. Okay. So let's go back. Okay. So so far we discussed about the alert creation. The first one, alert creation. Let's see how to do the remaining ones also. After alert, if you want to create this as a report, a standard report, you can use the save as report. Let's say I wanted to create this as a purchase history as a report. Time, and let me add something else. So I wanted to save this as a report. Just click on save as report. We already did for the alert. Just click on the report. The report is very simple compared to the alert. So if you click on the report, save as report, it will create a static report for the particular alert, for a particular query. Let's say I want the save as a report, purchase history report. Content, it's statistical table presented. So you wanted to have the statistics as a report, you can keep the same. Time range picker, if you want to time range picker, you can keep yes, if not no. I'll show how the time range picker look like. Save. Permission schedule enable, you can do it later, but just go to the view. So this is the report created. You can get the reports related here. Reports. See, this is now we have created the report. Purchase history report. So you can do many more things here. So click on edit. You can see there are certain things. You can edit the description. You can edit the permissions. You can schedule the report also. Let's see how it means. So if you schedule the report means you can schedule to run the report as the same as a search alert. As we seen in the alert part we have seen how to schedule the alert based on the time frame. In the same way you can schedule it. If you click on the schedule, it will run as every week or same related to the same thing. Schedule window, schedule priority, high, critical, higher, or default, schedule time or Monday every day. Based on the time frame you can schedule the alert as a report also in the same way, and you can send as email also. You can do the alert actions as well, like report actions. It's much similar to the alert related item. And once you have this report, you can export the report also. You can clone the report, you can edit the acceleration and all. To export it, you have the option is export. If you click on export, you can get the file in different formats, either CSV, HTML, or PDF. CSV, HTML, XML, or JSON. So let's say I wanted to have the report in PDF. With 1,000 results, I want 10,000 results. Export. Let's see how the alert look like. So the purchase history report is downloaded. Click on that. So this is customized alert report. This is like customized report by the Splunk. See how you can get the report, PDF report you can get, and the same way you can get the report for the CSV file also. Okay, this is the simple way to create alert and report. So far clear with the report also.
Yeah.
So if you guys have any doubts in the report part also can you can ask me now, or you can practice more with the different source types. Just for these logs, keep the time as all time. That would be good. We'll get all the logs. Or if you want to create the same as chart value, chart count by domain. You can have, or you can have chart count by domain. So based on the domain, which domain, which state, how many times. Action start. You can remove the action also. So many domains are there. So how it happened? You can create this as a alert as well as a visualization also. Different whatever you want, you can create. So this is how to create alert as well as report for the dashboard thing. So we'll discuss the next week because I guess I wanted you guys to practice more on the alert and reports. Dashboard also will practice how to do the dashboards, how to do the remaining things also, but just go to the alerts created. Just create your own alerts and phone reports. I want everyone to practice on this part because there are many logs are ingested in Splunk. The logs which are ingested is very long, very more logs are ingested for the practice purpose. We'll have the threat logs. Let's keep the alt type. You have the threat logs also there, which is the antivirus attack based logs. C2IP command and control IP, command and control logs related IP, threat names. So you have more logs here, and I'll add some more logs in today also. So based on that, so there are multiple logs also there based on the keywords, based on the different types. Just create, just use the logs. Just create different searches. There are different fields also there. User agents also there. Let's see, this is user agent. Based on the different browsers, you can create the logs for like whatever you want. Use the different fields. Use this as a base search and create use a different keywords, different fields. Create alerts and dashboards. Just you can then you can practice more on the Splunk part. So far clear. Any doubts on this part? Alerts creation, report creation, searching. Yes or no?
Yes, Shiva.
Okay.
Somewhat you
Yes.
understand. Once you practice it, then let us.
Yes. That's correct. Once you're practicing it, then only you can understand this things. Okay. So these are the important type of alerts you can create in the Splunk picture in your organization. So these are only few of the alerts which we listed. The top 50 alerts you can create any organization, whether it's any company, you can create these alerts in Splunk. So we'll show you how to do this for a few of the items. and I'll give this to you. Like if you are joining any job, then it will be handy for you. If you have the Splunk itself, then you can create these things. Or for the interview purpose also, you can have these things. So I'll give queries for the few of them. And these are the list of alerts we can create. The top 50 alerts we have. This Splunk. Apart from this, there are few other alerts also there. But we'll discuss about the more of the security part on the next week and the dashboard. Once we completed the dashboard is very easy. You can in the same way how you create alerts, how you create alerts and all. You can create the dashboard itself. Stats count. Source comma. So very easy to create dashboard also. Just click on save and dashboard panel. The same query and create the dashboard panel. Title is fine. Dashboard ID will automatically come. Let's say sample dashboard, and you can have the forwarded title and all. You can just click on save. View the dashboard. So, but the dashboard what we'll discuss in the next class. It's similarly, it's simply like it's much similar to the report, but the basic functionality is different. You can add different panels here, different searches. You can add the put time related information. Submit button. You can add different items in the dashboard, or else you can add text also. Like if you want to search for the decom, okay. So there are you can do the dashboard thing. We'll discuss in the next class. But meanwhile, just prepare on the alerts and reports part. Who's using these commands and all. So you guys have any doubts on this part? Searching alerts reports part. Sorry. Cool. Okay. So we'll discuss about dashboard creation, threat logs, security use cases, and application add-ons in the next class. So meanwhile, you can practice the same Splunk. If you guys have any issues with the Splunk and all, just reach out to me, or you can post in the group also. And if you guys have any doubts related to the Splunk queries or any searching part, you are facing issues, just let me know. Then we can connect one by one on one. We can connect and we can do the we can clear the doubts more. Okay. Thanks everyone. That's all for today.
Thank you, Shiva.
Yeah.
Thank you, sure.